Good morning. My working title is Gamifying Engineering Skills Development Effectiveness of Mobile Game-Based Learning in Maritime Higher Education. So, the rationale, under Sustainable Development Goal number 4, the state must ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Table 4.4 indicates that by 2030, substantially increase the number of youth and adults who have relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills, for employment at decent jobs and entrepreneurship. However, the internal capabilities development of students taking skill-based courses is compromised in online learning modality amidst COVID-19 pandemic. For instance, in marine engineering, several instruments and training modalities or modules such as motor control trainers, series parallel circuit trainer, electro-pneumatic, and electro-hydraulic trainers are used to develop students' competencies in the course. However, because of the constraints implemented during community quarantine, students and instructors are having difficulties facilitating laboratory activities using the appropriate equipment and facilities, thus limiting students' skill development. As an educator and development researcher, I would like to investigate the effectiveness of implementing mobile game-based learning in maritime higher education. So a quick literature search suggests that abundant studies on the utilization of games for learning. With the advancement of mobile phone industry, the potential of mobile game-based applications for learning arises. This is according to Wheaton 2010. So various scholars are already exploring this area and its limitation and challenges. So Ustler 2020 believes that with online learning amidst the pandemic, the need for mobile game-based learning increases. So researchers were already published on the positive effect of using mobile game-based for skills development. So these skills include critical thinking, visual perception, problem solving, and decoding. So far I could not find studies investigating the potential capability of mobile games on developing engineering practical skills such as wiring and testing electrical and electronic system. So it is against this background that this research has been conceptualized. So the objectives of the study are the following. So number one, develop an Android-based mobile game to improve engineering students' skills on wiring and testing electrical and electronic system. So number two, evaluate the effectiveness of using mobile game-based learning on engineering skills development. So number three, evaluate the relationship of game engagement level on engineering students' skill development. So this study is significant to marine engineering higher education, not only in the Philippines, but also to other countries. So this is also significant to marine engineers because with the help of this mobile game-based learning app, the students and professional marine engineers will be able to develop and advance their basic skills in electrical and electronics. So this mobile game can also be used by allied courses such as electrical and electronics engineering students. So this is the conceptual framework of the study. So the independent variables of the study are, of course, the pre-test and post-test, and then the engagement level, and then the dependent variable is the engineering students' skill development. So this study will use quantitative approach, post-positivist worldview, and experimental strategy of inquiry. To estimate the counterfactual, the researcher will use before and after comparisons, also known as the pre-post test. So this method will compare the effect of engineering skills development before and after using the proposed mobile game-based application. So also the researcher will examine the relationship between engagement level and the skill development of students. So that's it. Thank you for listening, and I am open for your questions, suggestions, and recommendations.